selfish. And it's contagious on both ends of the floor, as you can see. So we're still growing, but this is a really good road trip for us. And now we get an opportunity to go back home and keep playing that same brand of basketball.
Just in your short amount of time with the Nets, how have you seen the growth in mental and physical toughness out there on the floor?
Night and day, from when I first got here. And we're playing hard now and we're playing smart. Like we've had time to practice. We've had time to go over things on both ends of the ball. So, and that's why we're playing better. We know each other a little bit better. We know what we're doing defensively. Offensively, we know what we're doing. We know our spots on the floor. And it just makes the game a lot easier.
Alex Schiffer with The Athletic.
Hey, James, during this road trip, you guys have won games with different guys in there. The lineup, Golden State, was you, Kyrie, and Kevin. Phoenix game was different. Tonight was different. Lakers game. What does it say about you guys' versatility that you guys have a different combination of guys step up every night and still get the same result?
That's what we're going to need for longevity. It's going to be different guys that impact games, for the regular season and for the postseason. And we want to build confidence. We want everybody playing well and know what they're doing on the court, and give credit to each and every individual player because we focus and we watch film and we understand what's going on and what the opposing team is trying to do. So when guys checking the game. When our bench checking the game, we know what we're doing and there's no let-ups. And that's key to games, instead of coming in and making mental mistakes and, mistakes where you give teams confidence to get back in the game. Our guys are locked in on both ends of the ball. And, we're playing smart. We're not turning the basketball over. We're helping each other rebound. And that's the key to our success.
Malika Andrews with ESPN.
Hey, James, I'm hoping we can go off the court for a minute and look at, your former team. You played in Houston for a long time. What's happening in Texas right now is pretty devastating for a lot of people. And I know you've donated some food and have been in touch with folks this week. What's your vantage point? Are you talking to folks down there? What made you want to kind of get involved from a food preparation standpoint with their power outages and everything that's going on in Texas right now?
I'm on phone calls literally every day, all day, trying to impact the city because they've shown me so much love and respect in the time that I was there. So I call Houston home. It's devastating, obviously. This is probably worse than a hurricane just because we don't know how many people are affected. Not having electricity, not having power, and isn't able to eat or be outside or whatever the case may be. So not only food, obviously I have a restaurant in Houston that isn't open yet, but not only food, we try to get feed as many people as we can. A lot of water. Shout out to Body Armor who's helping me with that. We're getting a lot of water shipped in this week. For people, which I'll be posting. And then as far as plumbing, I've reached out and I'm in contact with some plumbing companies that are have been for these last few days, taking care of 7-8 houses a day, patching up these pipes because, once the electricity came back on, pipes started to burst. And we've seen so many cases of that in Houston that I've been in contact with, the mayor, Mayor Turner, the relief gang, and just so many people that I've known that are able to help while I'm not there. And, obviously this is a huge problem, but I try to, impact it and help as much as I can while I'm not there. So, and I'll continue that. It won't stop because there's so many people that's been affected that, I can't stop.
Thank you.
Christian Winfield with the New York Daily News.
Hey, James, just is there a certain sense or feeling about the team right now, knowing that that you guys have been able to win all these games in a row, but for all intents and purposes, your best player has been out, right? Like Kevin has been out for 5 of these 6 wins that you guys have had. Is there any sense that it's like, well, there's still another level that you guys can reach because you've got another 30, 35 points that's just sitting there waiting to be played?
Yeah, of course. Which even when Kevin gets back, it's not going to be easy. We still have to play elite defense and offense. So it's not going to be easier. Obviously, it helps a lot, but for, like I said, our mindset, no matter who's in the lineup, who's not, it's the same mindset every single game, and we can't wait till he gets back. Obviously, we don't want to rush that because there's a bigger picture, but we just take one game at a time, and whenever he decides that he's ready and he's healthy, then he's going to insert right in the lineup, and we're going to keep this train going.
Brian Lewis with the New York Post.
Hey, James. Kyrie was referring to how you guys had played, I guess, going into that Detroit game on some stretches against losing teams. And in that Detroit game, said it was kind of embarrassing the way you guys had lost some of those games.
Mm-hmm.
Do you agree with that assessment? Was that the kind of thing that you guys discussed in there? And did that kind of, the seeds for what you guys are doing now, were they planted kind of after that Detroit game?
We have a lot of frustrating losses, and we don't want that to haunt us in the end of the season. So we decided to, as a team, collectively, pick it up, each individual. And once you pick your effort up and you pick your mindset up in the sense of, I'm going to go out there and play well and play hard for my teammates, good things start to happen for you individually. And so obviously the schemes and the play calls offensively, defensively, we continue to watch film, continue to get better. But individually, as a basketball player, you have to have the mindset, especially with your role, be the best you can be in your role, and that's going to be better for our team. And from top to bottom, guys have bought into that, and we're just doing it collectively. And each individual knows each other's role and what they have to do to be exceptional in their role. So that's a huge part of our success.
Last question, Bruce Beck with NBC New York.
Hey, James, following the successful road trip, you'll have a chance to play Tuesday before fans at Barclays Center. I'm just wondering how special it's going to be, how meaningful it is. I mean, it's going to be small, but it's still a start.
Yeah, I can't wait. I'm excited. That's one of the reasons why I wanted to, be, in Brooklyn is because of the fan base. They're unbelievable. They know the game of basketball, and they're like true fans. And obviously, it's only I can't know the percent, but it's not. Obviously, it's going to be packed, but just to have some excitement, some extra energy in the crowd is going to be. It's going to be exciting for obviously the entire team. So we can't wait. It's been a long road trip, a very good road trip, and now we got to get home and have some fun.
Thanks so much, James. We appreciate it.